What should you do when you lose? You should lose, take it, but never quit. There's a difference between taking an L, losing. That means you're trying, you're moving forward, you gave it a shot. Quitting, on the other hand, there's a different way. They're saying changing it, not doing it no more, but not quitting. Quitting is a whiner. Quitting is a complainer. Quitting is putting excuses. If you lost, you lost. If you're able to do something because you couldn't, no matter how much you tried, you couldn't concentrate, you couldn't focus, the other person was better, the competition was better at the time, take the loss. Like, damn, I lost. So, I tried. What are you going to tell me? What are you going to make fun of me? Whatever. If anybody makes fun of you, if anybody punks you, if anybody talks shit, if anybody has their opinion, it doesn't matter. The difference between it doesn't matter and I don't care is huge. You don't care what someone has to think. You don't care what your loved one has to think, your wife, your spouse, whatever the case. No, I do. I do care, but it doesn't matter. If they're going to laugh at me and make fun and say, oh, yeah, you lost. Yeah, I knew you were going to do it. Oh, you couldn't handle it. Ah, you messed up or whatever. They just don't know how to express themselves. And maybe they do know how to express themselves. And they're being authentic, and that's their authentic opinion. That's fine. But it shouldn't matter. The only matter is everything that's going on in here and in here. And because you've been working on yourself already, you got a different mindset because you have a high attitude, because you've been focusing on discipline. Now you got yourself some confidence. You build that discipline, you gain that confidence, you have a positive mindset now. You're elevated high. That discipline has gotten you a better attitude, a higher attitude. Now you're conscious of your attitude. You're not letting that attitude get low. You're not letting that attitude get stupid. You're staying at a high level. So at that high level is when you say, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that I lost. I'm not going to quit. No, but what about if you just been trying and you lose, you're trying and you lose, you're trying and you lose, you just keep on losing forever? You could change it. Changing doesn't mean quitting. It's that mindset. The whole knowing when to quit, you just rephrase it. Remember, you're someone that has an elevated attitude. You're someone that has a different level of consciousness, a different level of awareness. And quitting is just such an ugly word. I'm changing it. I don't want to play that sport no more. I'm going to play this. I don't want that team setting no more. I got to count on too many people that drop the ball all the time. I'm going to do my thing where it's just me. I'm going to lead it. I'm going to lead whoever wants to be led by me. And if it's just me, it's just me. But I'm going to run my own operation because I know that I'm not going to quit on me. I'm not going to let myself down, and I'm going to go. I commit to something. I'm going to start it. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do my best, even if I lose, because I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep on going. Let me tell you a story. It just happened minutes ago. I was recording a video in the other room, and I've clearly told anybody here that's in the house, don't worry about me. If I'm sitting there and I'm recording and you open the door, don't think, oh man, I messed up. You do your thing. I'm trying to make these videos as organic as possible, which is why you'll see shadows and you'll see stuff in the background and you'll hear people walk in, you'll hear my dogs bark, and you see people come. I may even answer a question while I'm on here and I forget to edit it. If I do even edit it, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I want this to be organic. And this just happened right now. I was sitting in the dining room trying to put together a video, not this title, because I'm posting daily here. I got to get it done. It's later on in the day. I still have to have dinner. I still have to take a shower. I still got to get a little mini workout in for the end of the day and get up early tomorrow. What? So I'm sitting there and I'm recording. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to hold my concentration and go on the title that I've been thinking about. Later in the day, I figured out what I wanted to record. And I'm going. It just gets to a point where, okay, I lost my train of thought. I brought it back. I lost my train of thought. I brought it back. I lost my train of thought. I was like, oh man, where did I leave off? Have I repeated it already? That's fine. I could edit it. I'm thinking all this as I'm trying to spit game, trying to share the wisdom. And it just gets to a point where it's like, okay, I'm not quitting. I'm just adjusting. So I reach over and I turn off my camera. I grab my tripod. I put it away. I grab this light that my daughter lent me. I put it away. It's like, okay, we're not going to use any of that today. We're adjusting. We're pivoting. We're going to go with the flow. We're not quitting. We're still making a video. Totally different than what I was thinking about making the video of. I was sitting down, had the light going. I even still got the light right here. Look at it. I had the light right here. Trying to get it all dialed in. I was like, you know what? We're going to set it up right here. My tripod is a cup that's holding my camera. My light is my little night light that's sitting here, little side table light, because we adjust. I adjusted. I didn't quit. I changed it. I'm still doing what I needed to do. It's not the same one that I thought I was going to do. Maybe in a later day I'll do that topic. Maybe I won't. Why? Because I'm consistently listening to my conscience. A conscience guided life, lighting up every step that I need to take, moment by moment, step by step. Don't ever quit. When you take the L, take the knowledge and the wisdom behind every loss. There's an opportunity to grow if you say thank you to the loss. I lose, I say thank you. Thank you that this didn't work out. It's just an offering. When I lose, I know that there's a gift on the other side of that loss if I take it with a high attitude, if I take it with a high level of consciousness, if I say thank you, I embrace it, I pick up that heavy loss and I keep on going uphill with the scars, with the cuts, with the thorns, with the splinters, everything that comes with it. I say thank you and I keep on going. I pivot. I grab that, man, I lost. In the past, I used to get frustrated. Oh man, this doesn't work out. Start whining, bitching, complaining, nagging. It got me nowhere. Big part of why the first part of my life I was going in circles, because had a lot of that victim mindset. Anything that didn't work out, any loss that I would have, I would be a victim, blame everybody else, everything else. It's this, it's that, it's the other thing. I never would take the L and see it as an opportunity to win. There's a prize behind every L if you take the L as an opportunity, if you see it as adversity. Who wants to lose? No one wants the L, no one wants to lose. But if you see it as adversity, if you see it as someone that has been working on their discipline, has received confidence and has a high level attitude, you see it as, this isn't a loss, this is an opportunity. Opportunity to gain wisdom, opportunity to receive the gift that comes behind that loss. If I take it with a high attitude, adjust, whatever you need to do. Don't quit. We ain't quitting in this bitch. We're going to keep on going. We're just going to change it and do things different. And we're still going to move forward. Along with that wisdom and that prize that comes with me taking that L, that loss, with a good attitude. When you take that mindset, things completely change. Why? Because you change the way you look at things. And when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at change. Once I made that shift and I said, no more, that's not going to happen. Everything started happening in my favor. Even when I were to lose, things were happening in my favor. Like in this case, just a second ago, I came in here, turned off the lights, turned on this light right here, and said, we're still making a video. What? Not the same topic. Everything's like, the whole idea was just, it was a loss. When you lose, the game's over. I take the loss. I walk off the field as a loser as I lost. But I don't quit. Changed it. What am I going to talk about? I'm going to talk exactly what I want to talk about in this video, which is what I'm doing right now. And I'm 8 minutes into it or something like that. And despite anything that's going around, distractions or noises or whatever, I'm going to finish it. And if even this one would become a loss, and this one would become something that I would have to chalk up as a loser because I lost, I wouldn't. I would pick up my camera, go somewhere else, go outside, go in my car. Even though I said I don't want to record videos in my car, I'd go in my car, shut the door, say, bug me here, someone mess with me here. It ain't gonna happen because I will not quit. I may lose, and I know I'm gonna lose, and I'm gonna lose a lot. But the more I lose, the more opportunity I have to gain that prize that's behind the loss if I don't keep that victim mindset. I keep a high attitude, I stay at a high level of consciousness and keep on listening to my conscience and moving forward with the next step that it's giving me. Don't ever quit. Adjust, change, take the L as an opportunity to learn something. It's not only loss, because it is a loss. Let's not sugarcoat it. You lost. But hey, there's still an opportunity, because you're not, when you win, you don't learn anything. When you win, there's no wisdom behind the win. You won. That's it. That's the whole dessert and the icing and the cherry on top. You're not going to get anything else. Enjoy it. But that too shall pass. Then you're going to have another moment where you lose. Oh, you celebrated when you win, but you bitch, whine, and complain when you lose. Don't do that. Enjoy the win. You won. It's the W. Good for you. Enjoy it. But when you lose, enjoy that. Like, okay, this is a moment of growth. Thank you that I lost. Well, there's something to learn here. Read between the lines. Learn whatever there is to learn. But don't bitch, whine, and complain. Open up. Open your mind. Say thank you that you had the opportunity. Do whatever it is that you need to do to continue moving forward. Whether it's adjusting instantly and making another video, which is continuing to train, which is continuing to practice, which is continuing to be grateful, still staying on the basics of becoming a better version of you every single day with the exercise, the diet, the wake up time, and checking for progress. And watch how you'll automatically gain that wisdom without even looking for it. Just open yourself with gratitude. Thank you for the loss. I know you have something for me to learn. No complaining at all. Be grateful that you got to participate and you got to give it a shot. And that moment, whether it was a tiny project, just like a 10-minute video or something bigger, take the loss. Take it like a champ. Take it on the chin. Ask, what is there to learn here? I'm not complaining. I'm not whining. I'm grateful that I lost. Because behind this loss, there's going to be greatness that I'm ready to receive so I can apply to the next mission. That may not even be related to the thing that you're trying to accomplish, that you're trying to win. It could be something completely different. But if you open yourself, you'll receive the blessing and move forward. If you found value in this video, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. Make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't yet. Also hit the like button. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, drop those in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.